Hello, welcome to Board Deck and Dice. Today the game I'm reviewing, Just One, is so simple that there's no gameplay overview. The components are some dry white pens with erasers, some little card holders, and a bunch of cards, and that is literally it. In the game, it's a cooperative party game. One player will put a card on the front of their card holder, and this will have a list of 5 words on. So, for example, here we go. Bye-bye. Just in case you didn't get it the first time. They won't look at those words and they'll say one of the numbers and everyone else will be able to see them. So let's say I say 3, which is Easter. Everyone else will write one word on the back of their card holder. So it's Easter. So I've written egg. Unfortunately, Susan in the game, who doesn't enjoy playing with Tom Bassel more and wants to play games with me instead because I'm fun, has also written egg. That means we rub our clues out and they cannot be used because someone else has guessed the same. So what you're trying to do is think of a word that talks about the word they're trying to guess, but not one that someone else will guess. So if it were Easter, I might write Sunday and hope that no one else writes it. Anything to do with Easter that they will get, or you might have a special connection with that person about Easter. They will try and guess the word, and if they get it right, you get a point. If they don't, you do not get a point. And you're working together as a team to try and get as many out of 13 cards as you can. Now, I really enjoyed Just One. I know it's come under some criticism for some ambiguity in the rules, but for me, the rules of this game don't need to be that tight. You can perfectly well house rule them for yourself. This is very much a party, a perfect family Christmas game. My family absolutely loved this at Christmas. It was a lot of fun. Unlike games of this type, normally you're working together, which again makes you want to play again and beat your old score and, you know, really berate, rather than someone being lumped, as usually happens in my family. No one wants John on their team. Poor John, he's my brother. Nobody wants John on their team because he's rubbish. Whereas when you're all playing together, you've all got him on your team, so you're all in the same boat, and you have to kind of make up for his rubbishness by being a good team, which probably means you shouldn't call your brother rubbish. But it just works. You can explain and play within seconds, and the game is a lot of fun. Yes, there's hardly any rules to it. Yes, there are clarifications that could be in there about what types of words are allowed and what types aren't. But we've done word games for a long time. We know the type of rules that are in these games. And personally, I don't need those clarifications to enjoy what is meant to be a simple activity among friends and family. There's that same question that comes up with games like this and the mind. Is it a game? Is it an activity? I enjoy it on game night, and that's enough for me. So, rules, they're fine. Intimidation value, factor, none. There's no intimidation to this game unless, well, there's just not. Fun, this game is a lot of fun. It just fits, it just works. Will it be going into my collection? Absolutely. This is a game for my collection. This is a game I will always take to my family's house. I will always take or suggest on a night when people are coming around and want to play games, but they haven't really played games before. For me, it beats out like kind of those old classics like Articulate because it just plays quickly and it's still got that word and that team. You're all together as one team. Absolutely in my collection. I love Just One. Thanks very much for watching. A short interlude. Thanks very much for watching Board Deck and Dice. We will see you next time.